Welcome to the Stoic Quotient. Okay, let's talk about money. It's often painted as the big bad, the source of all our woes. But here's a thought, a radical one. Money is just a thing, a tool, a medium of exchange. It doesn't have a tiny evil mustache or a diabolical laugh. It's just there, existing, patiently, quietly, neutrally. Before we had these convenient slips of paper or numbers zipping through the digital ether, trading was a bit of a nightmare. Imagine trying to buy a new phone with, say, 3 goats and a slightly used lute. Good luck finding a phone store that accepts livestock or medieval instruments. Money just makes all that simpler. It's a universal IOU. A bit boring, really. So, this tool, this facilitator, it's inherently neutral, isn't it? A 20-pound note can buy a lovely book, or it could fund something less wholesome. The note itself, it doesn't judge, it doesn't care. It has no preference, it's not rooting for good or evil, it's just waiting for its next assignment like a very, very passive gig worker. No opinions, just transactions. This neutrality is absolutely crucial, because money, on its own, does precisely nothing. It can't make decisions, it can't feel ambition, it doesn't get greedy all by itself. It's an inanimate object, a concept. It only gains any character, good or bad, from what we humans decide to do with it, or more often, what we do it. That's where the plot thickens, folks. Not with the money, but with us. And yet, despite its inherent blandness, we absolutely love to blame money. It's our go-to villain, our societal scapegoat. Poverty, money's fault. Corruption, money did it. War, injustice, that terrible TV show. Somehow, money is probably to blame. It's the easiest explanation. The laziest too, if we're being honest. Which we should be, it's 2025 for crying out loud. We should be better at this by now. Consider the big headlines. Corporate greed destroying the planet. Politicians caught with their hands in the till. Exploitation in global supply chains. The common refrain, it's all about the money. As if the money itself whispered sweet, corrupting nothings into the ears of otherwise innocent people, as if a pile of cash has hypnotic powers, which, unless it's a very, very specific kind of stage show, it absolutely does not. Why is money such a convenient punching bag? Well, it's impersonal, isn't it? It's much harder to point the finger at, say, systemic inequality or unchecked ambition, or heaven forbid our own complicated desires. Blaming an inanimate object is just simpler. It's an external force, an other. It means we don't have to look too closely at the messy, human parts of the equation. How wonderfully convenient for our fragile egos. And that famous line, money is the root of all evil. It's a classic case of misremembering the details. The actual quote from the Bible, no less, is, the of money is a root of all kinds of evil. See that, the of it, the obsession, the human emotion directed money. That's the crucial bit everyone forgets. It's not the paper, it's the passion. The unhealthy, all-consuming desire, that's where the trouble brews. So, if money itself isn't the evil genius, then who or what is pulling the strings? Well, surprise, it's us. Humanity. With our hopes, our dreams, our anxieties, and our spectacular capacity for messing things up. It's our internal landscapes, our psychological quirks, our fears, and our insatiable wants. That's where the real drama unfolds. Money is just a prop in our human play. Often a very shiny, distracting prop. Take obsession, for example. The relentless drive to accumulate more, and then some more after that. Why do people do it? Often it's fear, a deep-seated insecurity that whispers, you're not safe, you're not enough. So they chase wealth, thinking it's a shield, a fortress against life's uncertainties. Spoiler alert, a vault full of gold doesn't cure anxiety. Shocking, I know. Then there's the attempt to fill a void. That gnawing feeling of emptiness, a lack of purpose or spiritual connection. So people try to plug that hole with stuff, expensive cars, big houses, designer clothes, thinking material possessions will bring joy, or a sense of fulfillment. It's like trying to fix a leaky tap by buying a new hat. The hat might be nice, but the tap still drips. Money in these scenarios becomes a symbol. It's not really about the currency itself, it's about what it represents. Security, status, love, power, freedom. But these are complex human needs, emotional, psychological, even spiritual needs. They can't be truly satisfied by a bank balance. You can't buy genuine self-worth, or deep, meaningful relationships, no matter how many shopping sprees you go on. Let's be brutally honest then. Blaming money for our problems is an escape, a way to sidestep the difficult work of looking inward, at ourselves, and our societies. It's like blaming the fast food for the fact you ate 3 whole large pizzas. The pizza didn't leap into your mouth, though that would be a terrifying spectacle. Some personal responsibility is required, both in pizza consumption and life. Facing the actual root causes is hard. It demands introspection, honesty, and courage. It means acknowledging our own flaws, our societal failings, our collective neuroses. That's a much bigger, scarier task than just shaking our fists at a banknote, which, by the way, remains entirely unmoved by your righteous indignation. It's just paper, or a number. It literally cannot care less. So what's the path forward? If not demonizing dollars, then what? It's about seeking solutions that aren't material, for problems that are fundamentally emotional, or psychological, or spiritual. Things like building genuine connections with others, finding a sense of purpose beyond accumulation, practicing gratitude, showing compassion. These things don't have a price tag, but their value, absolutely immeasurable. Ultimately, the issue isn't the currency, it's the human operating system running the show. It's about understanding our motivations, addressing our deep-seated fears and insecurities, and striving to build a world and inner lives where worth isn't measured by wealth alone, but by kindness, integrity, and contribution. That's a far more rewarding pursuit than simply chasing the next paycheck, or blaming it when things go wrong. If this insight opened up your mind, stay with us, like, share, subscribe. Until next time, thanks for watching The Stoic Quotient.